classmate of mine, a guy that when he finished had the most tackles in high school at Longview High School. Played safety, played strong safety as a sophomore and junior. Went to free safety where he exploded for over 100. He had 162 tackles as a senior at the free safety spot. Very physical, you know. Joe would absolutely kill you.
If he's not knocking somebody else out, he's knocking his damn self
My
out.
favorite play from Joe Brown, senior year, was a game we lost to John Tyler. Bush is a quarterback, and he throws it out wide to Greg Ward Jr. And Greg catches it. It's a tunnel screen that hit it with us 2 or 3 times. And you can see the defense pointing to the play beforehand. Like, it's coming over here. It's a screen. It's coming over here. Joe doesn't drop it all. As soon as the ball snaps, sprinting right at an angle. And when I tell you, I thought Greg's head came off.
Wow.
Like, when you guys see that hit, that's got to be his first highlight. Hopefully, I show it to you at the very beginning. But the most violent hit I've seen in a long time. Definitely in the Cortez Bell category of hits.
Yeah.
Joe tried to decapitate Greg Ward. The same Ward that's on Madden playing for the Eagles.
Joe is probably the only person I would compare to Cortez Bell, which I regard Cortez as the hardest hitter that ever came through Longview, that ever suited up and passed with Longview. I know there's other people who argue, Chris Reese or
it's Cortez
or Joe Brown, but I think it's Cortez. The only person that I've seen with my own eyes that I would even compare to Cortez would be Joe Brown.
Yeah. So as a sophomore, 68 tackles, 2 fumbles forced, 3 fumble recoveries, a pick, and a pass breakup in a reserve package kind of role.
Yeah.
As a junior, a full-time starter, 115 tackles, 3 for loss, 3 fumble forced, 2 fumble recoveries, a PBU, an interception, and he had a huge touchdown our junior year against Waco Midway. One of the 2 touchdowns we scored all day, but it was enough to get past them in that second showdown with Midway. And then, like I said, as a senior, exploded. 163 tackles, 2 for loss, 5 fumbles forced, 1 fumble recovery, 7 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. The only thing that's holding Joe back is the interceptions.
Yeah.
That's the only critique on Joe is that he
what do you expect? He ain't trying to cover nothing. He ain't trying to come knock some shit loose.
Come strike you.
Yes.
And, maybe you could have been a linebacker or something like that. Like maybe Joe gets a little bigger and he plays linebacker. Maybe his career is a little bit differently post high school or whatever the case is. But, man, for what Joe did, it might even be argued that Joe might be a little bit too low. The guys that really know, that were in that locker room and just know how important Joe was to the defense. I know a lot of 2010, 11 guys like myself.
I feel like he should have started as a sophomore, which I think he did.
He basically did. He was out there.
He was out there.
Anytime we played a spread team, Joe's out there. So, he's a 3-year starter for sure. So at 26, my guy, defensive captain on my team that year.
Y'all had those?
You know what I'm talking about? Like at the end of the year?
Oh, okay.
Permanent team captains. Yeah, my guy, Joe Brown at 26. Anything else you want to talk about Joe before we move on?
That's my fan. And like I said,
you've known him for a long time.
I've known him my whole damn life. That's funny.
Number 25, this is your guy. A guy that you won this argument with me.
Thank you.
Keaton Daniels and Joe